What's up guys, Andrew Baena here. Today I'll be doing my compilation of bands and music that I've been listening to for August of this year. So let's get right into it. So last time my whole list was focused on metal because that's mostly what I listen to. But this time around it's going to be a little different. I haven't been able to listen to as much new music this month as I would have liked, but there are still some artists that I'd like to talk about and recommend to you guys in case you've never heard of them before. So the first artist I want to talk about is actually a rapper. His name is Logic. You might have heard of him before if you're into hip hop or rap, as he's, pretty popular, but if you're a metalhead like me and you don't listen to much hip hop or rap, then maybe he'll be new to you. So anyways, the thing that I guess turned me on to Logic recently was he just released a music video for his song, which is titled 1-800, and then a bunch of other numbers. And basically the title of the song is actually the phone number for the National Suicide Prevention Hotline. When you listen to like underground music like metal, you hear a lot of these uncomfortable topics such as, suicide or mental healthness and stuff like that gets talked about all the time in metal lyrics, but in hip hop and rap and pop music, you don't really hear stuff like that that often because people don't really like to talk about it because it's an uncomfortable subject. But instead of shying away from it, Logic actually fully embraced it, and he made an entire song about suicide prevention, which is very noble of him. And I thought it was really cool of him to use his massive platform, because like I said, he's a very popular artist, to promote awareness for this very serious issue. So anyways, he released a music video for this song, and it's one of the most powerful music videos I have seen in a very, very long time. So if you haven't seen it yet, you should definitely go check it out. It's off of his newest album, which is titled Everybody, which came out a few months ago, so it's not super new, but it's new to me. So here's a little clip of what that song sounds like.
All this other shit I'm talking about, they think they know it. I've been praying for somebody to save me, no one's heroic. In my life don't even matter, I know it, I know I'm hurting deep down, but can't show it. I never had a place to call my own.
Alright, so the next artist I want to talk about is kind of like a two-in-one. So I kind of found out about this through the guitarist of both of these bands. The guitarist's name is Choco Slayek, I'm not sure how to pronounce it. He's a Russian guitarist who's been doing stuff on YouTube for actually quite a while. I had seen his stuff in the past, but just kind of in passing, like a video here and there, and I always thought it was really cool, but I never really looked into it further. Anyways, he made a band recently called Shrezzers, and they only have 4 songs out, but they're all really, really fucking good, and they have a music video for each song, and they're all pretty like funny / weird. That's the best way I can put it. They're entertaining to say the least. So yeah, they're called Shrezzers. They actually used to be called Shredding Brazzers, but I assume Brazzers didn't like that and they contacted them to change their name or something perhaps. They're kind of like a mixture of like metalcore with like progressive elements, but also with saxophone and like a really awesome kind of like more high-pitched singing, almost I guess like post-hardcore-ish singing. I don't really know how to explain what genre they are, but regardless, this is what they sound like. This is Shrezzers. Back to the first thing I said, so I found out about Shrezzers through their guitarist Choco Slayek, and it turns out that he also used to have a band. I don't think they're active anymore. They were called Change of Loyalty. They're like a pretty traditional, like gent / metalcore band, whatever you want to call it. They only released 1 album as far as I can see, maybe an EP before that, but their newest album was in 2015, so definitely nothing new. But if you've never heard of it before, I highly recommend checking it out. Here's a little clip of one of their songs. So the final artist I want to talk about, his name is Drusif Stalin. You may have heard of him before. He has an awesome YouTube channel, and he's been around for a long time. He actually has been doing YouTube stuff since before I had even, started to take YouTube seriously. He was one of the inspirations that, for me, led me to try and create my own pop meets metal covers, because he does those as well. And I think I saw his Katy Perry E.T. cover a long time ago, and I thought it was amazing. This was before 8-string guitars were popular, and he was using those, and I thought it was really cool, so I've followed him for a very long time. But anyways, he also makes his own original music. Again, this isn't necessarily new, but he did release an album this year. Anyways, here's a clip of one of Drusif Stalin's songs. So that's been my list of music that I think you should check out for the month of August 2017. Like I said, there's a little bit less new stuff than last month, but if you guys have any recommendations for stuff that I should be checking out that I've been sleeping on, please let me know in the comments below, and I'd be happy to check out some new music. And hopefully in September I will have more free time to check out a bunch of new bands and start listening to some new shit. So thanks again for watching, guys. Please let me know if you like this series. And again, give me recommendations for new bands. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.